Flag salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Skip with the song.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of thy pilgrims flight, from every mountain side, let freedom ring.
Okay, see if you got it this time.
Is the last name from Burgin?
Burgin. It is.
Darlene,
So am I at the end?
do you have any guests?
I think yes.
Okay. Hal,
Okay. Who's going to do talking?
Where do you know Hal from?
from
It's not
prior,
The mics aren't seem to be
from
working.
prior
Not
Lions
working.
Club.
Oh,
I think I restarted. Let's see if it's working. Nothing. So it's pulling from a different source, it looks like.
How you doing, Eric?
That's okay.
Hello.
Hey, there we go.
here we are.
You might need
Steve, would you like me to tell visitors? No, they'll be here.
And it just went away.
You touched something. It's your fault. Oh, it's
What are you,
trying
my wife or what?
No, but I know how to take it and give it. Okay. It's not thinking about it anymore.
I know she's snuck in the back, but she's fumbling for bugs. The infamous, the ever popular Lion Sandy Cat.
Acting President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, I have 5 happy dollars in there because I had the privilege to experience the living joy that was David Smith. And I'm surprised that he didn't sing the song, but when I think of David, I think of the Sunday school song, This Little Light of Mine. And he really did let his light shine. So
My brother passed away on Wednesday. He had a heart attack in the morning. So sad day for all of us, but it was great that he had a chance to participate in the Lions Club for this last half dozen years. And we'll all miss him. On the table here, I have some pictures, if anybody wants one. There's a bunch. Also a few DVDs, or not DVDs, but just CDs of his music, Villages. And I have some free shirts to give away, a size large thin yellow jacket and a size XL larger jacket. If you care to make a contribution, you can make it to the Tail Twisters or to something like King. Thank you.
Lion Louie? What? Nothing to talk about? Then I'll have to go to Greg, Lion Greg.
What?
Yep, that's just for my friend. President Lloyd, Lions and guests. That was for my friend.
Protocol, it's all about protocol. All right. I don't see a lot of grabbing for the bucks.
Raise your hands if you got a buck.
Better, better. There we go. So there's Lion Terry.
In Acting King Lion, Lloyd, fellow lions and guests, I have a happy dollar. Last week I missed because I had my COVID test on Sunday, so I could have a colonoscopy on Wednesday. So I missed the meeting. It was, but everything's behind me now except that Reineke is doing the same thing, and I got to take him to and back on Thursday.
More information than I
The
needed.
joys of aging.
I still remember Mr. Skinner's problem with taking a Skinner took an X-Lax and a sleeping pill at the same time. Remember that story? You weren't here. Yeah, Lions Camp.
Would you demonstrate? Steve, you just used up $3.95 of my $5 happy dollar. King Lion to be Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests. Just to follow up, and I'm sure there'll be more. It is a privilege to know Dave. Great guy, great lion, and we'll miss him very, very much. On that second happy dollar, Spirits of Longview, coming soon to the Expo Center near you, Sunday, 2 to 7. Bring 5 of your friends. Bring 4 of your friends. Bring a friend. We're going to have fun. That would be Sunday, July 3rd, just before the 4th of July. Like, these people don't know that. We got cutting-edge, really smart people in this group. And then me, so we're in good shape. The last happy dollar. Mariners won last night.
Really?
No, back to Dwayne.
Did he say the Mariners?
Soon to be President Lloyd.
Did he say
There's
the
another
Mariners?
$2. I'll be back. Forgot to mention Dave's services tomorrow from 9 to noon out at Green Hills Mortuary on Mount Brennan. There'll be a viewing of Dave from 9 to noon. And then later on at 2 p.m. out at Bunker Hill Cemetery, which is west of Longview, going out Ocean Beach Highway, at a right-hand turn, Bunker Hill Road. You go up 0.8 of a mile, and there's a cemetery up there. And we're going to have a 2 p.m. graveside service with a chaplain. And then for the final event, it'd be on June 4th, Saturday, at 5 p.m. at the church Dave attended, Highlands Baptist Church, 5 p.m. It'd be a regular memorial service, and then a potluck after that, probably 6 or 6:30 for the dinner. So I hope to see a few yellow jackets at one of the events. So that church is at Alabama and 20th.
That's Council Chair Al.
Thank you, most honorable tail twister. The first sad dollar is for my brother who's had a cold for the last 6 or 7 days, and that's why he's not here today. And I'm going to put 20 in here for David, and then I'm going to make the motion that all the tail twister money go to White Cane in Dave's honor. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Flying Jim.
President Lloyd, for acting president, and acting well, you know. Fellow Lions and friends, it's $20, trust me, I'm a lawyer. Yeah. I have Hal Palmer syndrome. It's a life, I cannot sing. But I do take the opportunity when I'm in a car, and I was driving about 6 or 7 hours yesterday. So, and my wife wasn't with me, and I could sing. So at one point I started thinking singing How Great Thou Art. And guess what I was thinking of? David. I don't know what motivated me to sing that at that time, but now whenever I hear that, I'm going to think of David. I think he's made a lasting impact on all of us. We'll all remember him, and in the right sense. He reminded us of a spirituality that is necessary in our lives. So that's David's memory.
Thank you, Jim. Flying Ron.
Acting President Lloyd, members and guests, a happy $3 Sanford.
Flying Past Sister Governor Mike.
Acting President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests. The first dollar is for the pleasure of knowing David. The second one is one I've never had to give before. I've been a Lion almost 50 years, and last week I had to call and cancel out on a project I was signed up for. It didn't dawn on me until afterwards, but I thought I better pay my buck anyway.
I don't know. I don't know either.
Yeah.
You probably don't need to know.
Right. Too much information.
Okay. Past President Lion Cindy.
Acting President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests. The first dollar is in memory of David. He did touch our heart and souls in a very special way. He will never be forgotten. The other $9 are happy, happy, happy times in Texas we had. We finally had to tell Keith and Cheryl, stop, we're exhausted. I mean, and what's funny is they had a windstorm on Saturday night, and I texted them to see how they're doing. She goes, Cindy, we went to bed early last night. She goes, we were exhausted. I went, hallelujah. But no, we had a great time. We ate great food, great times. Their little Ike learned how to swim when we were there at the pool at the hotel. So it was just, they're trying to talk us into moving, and I told her I wanted a pair of black boots. I didn't get black boots, so I told we're going to have to go back, which they said, you better.
Yeah. Show them the boots.
Show the camera.
Yeah. No, they're clean.
Well, there's a problem. There's a problem. All right. Pass on, Sheriff Steve.
This is just President Acting Lloyd. This is just another remembrance buck for David.
Okay. Pass on, Chairman Craig.
President Acting Lloyd, fellow Lions guests, happy buck for knowing Dave.
Pass District Governor Mark.
There's 10 happy bucks and sad bucks mixture there. First of all, Hawaii was great. Really enjoyed the time over there and getting to see my birth father a couple of times, my birth aunt and cousin, and had a good visit over there. Continued a little vacation in Maui after that. Sad dollar, second dollar. While we were over there, I learned of Clayton Carty. I don't know if any of you recognize the name, but he was the son of Carol Side, so I worked with for the whole time I was at Public Works. He was one of the 2 young men that were killed in the traffic accident on Pacific Way. So that memorial was last Tuesday, that's why I wasn't here there. And those of you who may not yet have heard, former Pioneer Lion member and good friend of mine for many years, Truly Paolo, he passed away this past weekend as well. Dollar for Dave. It was wonderful knowing him, and the joy he brought to the club, I think that we brought to him as well. Happy dollar for Marilyn. Great year as governor, to Steve, even though you're acting as a tail twister, you did a wonderful job at the conference. It went very well. So I know, that's. Second to last thing, things that used to hurt my back. Crashing my bike, falling out of a tree, jumping off barns, flips on skis, and playing goalkeeper in soccer. Things that hurt my back now. Sneezing, tying my shoes, rolling over in bed, or picking things up off the floor. Like myself sometimes, yes. Quote of the week is from Benjamin Franklin. Contentment makes poor men rich. Discontentment makes rich men poor.
Well done. Lion Walter.
Acting President Lloyd, I have a sad 20 here for the passing of David, and also have a happy dollar that I fired myself from my current job as housekeeper at our place, and the reason was, there was two reasons actually. I didn't like my attitude, and the second reason was got caught drinking on the job.
Back to Lion John.
Today's President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, when friend or family or whoever passes, I always say a prayer for the person that passed and for the family who feels the loss much more than the person that gets to go on to heaven. But when Dave passed, when I heard it from John Kay the other day when we were having cocktails, I said, when I say, Jesus, please take this person into your arms and hold him, comfort the family. When Dave got up there, I know that Jesus got comforted by David.
District Governor Lynn.
Acting President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, I have a happy $5, and I would ask that you would join me in God Bless America in honor of David, because he not only sang praises about Jesus, he also sang praises about our country and our God. God bless America, land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the lights from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, far with home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Lion Jerry.
I at least know that there's more than one note in the song.
I have a bunch of happy bucks for knowing Dick. I didn't get to know him for very long, but certainly enjoyed lunching with him here at the meetings. We'll miss him.
Thank you. We need to probably wrap this up. Eight. Oh.
Big bus, LC Green, not that big. LC Green. There's a. All right.
Past President. Leroy.
Acting President Lloyd, a couple of happy dollars or sad dollars. Anyway, start off with sad. Really gonna miss David. Every Tuesday when he came and sang, it just his expression of love and gratitude of Jesus Christ was always just really inspiring. So we're really gonna miss him. Happy dollar time. I'm gonna be gone for the next couple of weeks. Again? Yep, again. Yeah. I'm starting on Sunday. I will be in Rome. Oh, sorry. And at some point, hopefully, I can get on a cruise ship on Tuesday with my family to cruise around the Mediterranean. We're going to Greece, Rome, Italy, Greece, and Malta, and all over the place. A whole bunch of places. So anyway.
It's good that you got Balkans where you work.
Yeah, when in Rome, do the Romans too.
Lion Larry.
Acting King Lion Lloyd, co-lions and guests. I've got a mixture of $10 there, I guess. First one I'll say was $5 is just in memory of all those that went before us, in memory that we have the freedom that we have today. Memorial Day coming up, that's that. Second one, part of it is $5.50. Tomorrow I'm leaving from the Big Sky Country. We'll be gone next week, so you'll miss me. Visiting with my sister and my daughter.
What was your name again?
Hey, Shorty. Fine, Jim.
Hi, Slim. I have $10. 5 of it for David, and the other 5 was how I felt when I first came to the Lions Club. And one of the things that impressed me the most was how everybody was respectful and took care of Dave. Very impressive. Thank you, Lions.
Anything, Cindy? We're done.
All right. At this moment, we'll turn it over to Jim Waters, and our special guest today is Sheila Burgin. Let Jim do it.
Give me some.
That must be a fun program. I want to introduce the co-chair or the vice president of the association that raises funds for the students at LCC. And community college holds a good place in my heart and students. We both went to community college and prevailed despite that. But it was a great experience, and it's with pleasure that I introduce.
I'm gonna let you guess it.
Let me see here.
You're not helping.
Sheila Burgin. Sheila.
Thank you. This is quite a crew around here.
I always try to provide a little bit of laughter and
Yes,
joke.
yes, we appreciate that.
Act like
We
I know what I
appreciate
don't
your
know
role.
what I'm doing.
So if you slide right, you won't be in the street.
Oh, I gotta move over just a little bit. I have to do a quick shout out to Hal. I mean, his, technical creativity over there. Trying to I don't know. I'm impressed.
Next one.
Yeah.
There's one.
Well, hello everyone. I'm Sheila Burgin, Assistant Director of the LCC Foundation. A little bit about me personally. I am a product of community colleges, Go LCC. I also have a set of triplets. They are 19 years old, 2 boys and a girl. All 3 of them have gone through LCC. 2 of them are getting ready to graduate. They won't graduate until after fall term, and then they'll be going off to university. My other son finished his time at LCC and decided that he wasn't really sure what he wanted to do, so he enlisted in the Air Force, and he's currently in tech school in Texas. So proud of the different directions they're all taking. Well, today I'm actually here to share a little bit about LCC, the role of the foundation, and how we support students. But first, I'm going to take a little poll. How many of you have attended LCC in the room? Oh, wow, all these alumni. I hope you've joined our alumni association. If not, please go online and do that. You get a cute little card and you get all kinds of discounts and fun stuff. Anybody else that has attended community college, maybe not LCC? That's really awesome. Community colleges play a really important role in our communities. So a little bit about Lower Columbia College, and I have to those the creativity. We're still waiting.
You didn't go off. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Look right into the light. Yeah.
Get your face right around front.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and keep
You do
moving.
your part and I'll try to get this.
So a little bit of background about LCC. We were founded in 1934 by community members here in the Longview area. We currently have 26 buildings on 38.75 acres. We serve more than 4,000 students per year, and since COVID, obviously our enrollment numbers have dropped. Hopefully that will turn around again soon. LCC offers more than 70 programs. That includes just, one-year programs, 2-year programs, and then recently we have added 2 bachelor's degree programs. And we are currently exploring the opportunity to add 2 more bachelor's degree programs. So we are growing and expanding how we serve students. LCC really is an educational hub to the Lower Columbia region. Our main service districts are Cowlitz and Wahkiakum counties, but we have students from around the nation, and we even have international students. So our reach is worldwide, which is pretty unique for a community college in our area. We also have 6 NWAC sports. We have men's and women's basketball, men's baseball, women's softball, volleyball, and soccer.
Yay, soccer.
Yeah. Oh, just perfect timing, too.
What can I say?
I know. Thank you, Hal. So, as you can see, we have some fairly new structures on our campus. We have the Rose Center, which was completed just about 12 years ago. And then we have the Health and Science Building, which is a really incredible building if you've never seen it. And then we also have the Stoller Athletic Center, which also houses the Michael Bust Gymnasium. Now, currently, we are in the process of getting a new vocational building, which will be about 50,000 square feet, and it will hold all of our trades programs, in addition to our information technology programs. Hal? Information technology programs.
Is there a class opening? Is there an opening?
Classes, just audit the class.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Please.
And so we're really excited for that. We are expecting to get our legislative funding in the next biennium, which starts in 2023, and that's when construction on that building will begin. So super exciting for our community. And as we recover from the effects of the pandemic, LCC has positioned itself to not only help students build job readiness skills for our community and beyond, but also we are striving to meet industry demand with skilled workers in the trades, education, which is a huge need, healthcare, which is also a huge need, as well as STEM, as technology continues to move us forward, especially the reliance after the pandemic. So a little bit about the foundation. The mission of the foundation is to provide financial support where public funds are not sufficient, and to gather public support for the enhancement of educational opportunities at Lower Columbia College. So what does our mission mean? Well, to us it means providing the maximum amount of support to the college where they need it. We provide, on average, $1 million per year to the college. Nearly 53% of that last year was direct student support. So there's lots of other ways that we help. We support the Athletic Excellence Fund, which some of you may or may not know that the legislature in 2011 barred any public or state funding in support of athletics. Therefore, we fundraise for all of that. That includes our athletic facilities. Don't ask me why, because the college owns that, but that was what the legislature mandated. We also have our Head Start programs in our Early Learning Center, serving some of the smallest members of our community. Program support to student services and other programmatic needs. Staff and faculty grants to encourage professional development, support innovative learning opportunities, and equipment needs when equipment breaks. Sometimes there's not always money in the budget to take care of that, and that's when departments come to the foundation and they're like, hey, do you have any money? We need to fix this or replace this. We also have scholarships, which you guys are a wonderful supporter of, and also our Student Success Fund, which many of you have heard about. It's our emergency grants for students, and we provide $50,000 to the college every year to help students who have emergent needs. Before I go to the next slide, I'd like to highlight our direct student support in 2021, which was $494,000, 790. And I want to show you on the next slide. This is thanks to our community. We have more than $580,000 in general scholarships for students in 2022. Our program is growing, and that's largely because of our community. Mind you, this does not even include our athletic scholarships, nor does it include our student success funding. For our students, we offer one online scholarship application for them to fill out, and that scholarship application qualifies them for every scholarship that they meet the criteria for. We try to streamline and make it as easy and accessible to students as we can. Some of our scholarship types include nursing, vocational, trades, high school graduates, business programs, STEM students, education and our BAS programs, criminal justice, scholarships for single parents, fine arts, GED students, veterans, students with disabilities, and many others. Now I'd like to spotlight one of our students who received a scholarship last year. This is Tanya. She was a stay-at-home mom for 16 years. After becoming a single mom, she suddenly did not have a way to provide for her family. So, children in tow, she went down to her local community college. It was not LCC. She got her prereqs for the nursing program, applied to LCC's nursing program, and was accepted. However, she soon learned that trying to provide for her children, pay for childcare, the stress of enduring the pandemic, especially with children, and learning she was ineligible for financial aid, it nearly halted her progress. Thankfully, she was awarded an LCC scholarship. And that just shows, and actually I believe that she's on track to graduate in December of this year. But this does go to show how our scholarships help students change their lives and the lives of their families. And I'd like to just do a quick shout out to the Longview Pioneer Lions Club. You guys support a vast number of scholarships. You were very creative in how you were able to fund scholarships through the pandemic. You guys were standing out there at Safeway, popping popcorn, and I mean, I just have to do a shout out. You guys are amazing, and we really appreciate the work you do. This year, I'm not going to be able to attend the scholarship function next week, and I apologize for that, but I would like to give you just kind of a sneak peek of your students. I don't have pictures or anything of them, but the Oscar Lemire Scholarship was awarded to a young lady named Yi Ta, and she'll be here, I believe, with her mother. And then the Frank Brown Vocational Scholarship was awarded to a gentleman named Vidal Velasquez, and I hope I said that correctly. And so both of them will be here next week. Thank you both. Thank you all, not both. They're both very grateful. So moving on to the Student Success Fund. Each year the foundation provides more than $50,000 in emergency grants to students to keep them in school, help them to continue progressing and complete their degrees. The average award for these students is $588. Now tuition for a year is $4,200. So if you think $588 keeps a student moving forward, that's a very small amount to keep these students working towards degree completion. Since the inception of the Student Success Fund, 965 local students have been impacted by this fund. That's an incredible reach. 7 years ago, the Daily News partnered with the LCC Foundation to build community support for students in need, which directly supports the Student Success Fund at the foundation. So thanks to this community partnership, more than $250,000 has been raised in 7 years. So we are incredibly grateful for that. This year's campaign goal is $35,000. The deadline is May 30th. And just last week, the LCC Foundation Board voted to provide a final push matching gift in the amount of $2,000 to the Daily News and trying to help us get to our $35,000 goal. So if any of you are interested in supporting this, you can visit the www.tdn.com/students, which takes you to the Daily News' PayPal account. Or I had someone drop off a check earlier today, and you can make that out to the LCC Foundation. We do prefer everything go through the Daily News, but if that doesn't work for you, we'll be happy to add any donations to that match. Okay. Now, if anyone is interested in having a tour of the campus, please reach out to me after the meeting. Let me know. Shoot me an email. I also brought a couple of pamphlets for you all to share. I'm looking at Hal because he was using them earlier. Yeah. So I brought our report to the community for 2021. It has a lot of really interesting information about the college. And I also brought our scholarship social from 2021, or our not social because we couldn't host it due to the pandemic. But it has a listing of all of our scholarships that we offer and all of the students who received them this last year. With that being said, does anyone have any questions? Yes?
The emergency funds that you hand out, are all of them in the amount of $500 and some dollars?
No, that's just the 588 is an average award.
Average award.
Yeah, so some are larger, some are less.
How is this done? You have
Sure.
a committee that sits down with a person, or how is it?
Actually, we are trying to remove barriers for students, and so we don't have a committee. Students do have to complete an application, but we give that money directly to our student counselors. And the student counselors go through those applications. They work with the students, because a lot of times those students might be, also experiencing food insecurities or housing insecurities. And so those counselors then can really outreach to students and support them in the ways that are the most meaningful to them. And so then, they get the Student Success Fund money, but then they also get wraparound support services.
So it's the counselors that are working with them already and hearing about their problems.
Yeah, exactly. Yes?
First a kudo and then a question. The kudo is to you, Sheila, on behalf of the Lundy Pioneer Lions and specifically the Education Committee. I would like to thank you for your cooperation in helping us get the scholarship funds to deserving students. And the second is a question. The 2-degree programs, what are those degrees in?
Are you talking about the bachelor's programs? Yes. So the first one is the bachelor's in teacher education. And the second one is in organizational leadership. And while we do have a lot of business students that are in that bachelor's degree cohort, it was largely designed to help a lot of students who are going into the trades to have leadership skills so that they can go into a company and they can build their, start building their career, but then they're also positioning themselves to move up into future management positions. Yes. Are there any other questions? Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So on behalf of the Lions Club, I'd like to give you this mug and an application.
Thank you. Cheers. There's nothing
Yeah,
in
really?
it.
See, how about that one?
Thank you all.
We have scholarships.
Yeah. You do. You have some amazing ones. Thank you.
All right, announcements. Are we ready? Louis?
Acting President Lloyd, guests and fellow members, we got Friday, the kill corn at Safeway. We did the powwow, which we won't do again. But anyway, and I thank everybody that helped out in the powwow, like Rick for taking the wagon over there and putting it away. That's a Bearcat to put away now, seeing how they took our driveway away from us. But anyway, I can't think of anything else, but anyway, sign up for Friday.
Greg Firth on membership.
President Lloyd, yeah, he's kind of president. Fellow Lions guests, before I make my announcement, Jim, I'm glad to hear that USC is a community college.
Oh, you tried to get in and they rejected you? Is that what happened?
Yes, they did. June the 7th, 2 weeks from today, we're going to have our bring a friend to lunch, bring a guest to lunch, and it's to increase our membership. I know a number of you have talked to individuals to bring. The club will pick up their lunch for that day. And through the end of June, there is no international initiation fee. So keep that in mind. So the dues would be just June through the end of the year. So please, if you do have friends, let me know how many are coming. So thank you much.
Kathleen on the installation dinner.
Acting President Lloyd, fellow members and guests, Lloyd's installation dinner, June 12th. I have a sign-up sheet. It's a pulled pork dinner and $15 per person. Hope you can join us.
Steve.
I yield to Education Chairperson Sandy.
President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, we will be having our book giveaway at Columbia Heights Elementary School a week from Thursday. And any of you who've done this know that it's a delightful opportunity to spend a half day with school children, providing them a forever book. So sign-up sheet over there. Please consider signing up for Roaring for Reading at Columbia Heights Elementary School.
Al.
Yes. Acting President Lloyd, fellow Lions and guests, I just want you to let know this year of Lions Club's International Foundation giving is coming to the end, of course, end of June. In order to get everything in so that it counts, we would really like, if you're thinking about giving an LCIF donation, get it in by June 15th, so it can be processed before the end of the year. We are that close to becoming an accidental model club with LCIF, thanks to all the people that have already donated. We just need a little more to get over the top. Thanks.
Is that accidental?
Yeah. In other words, we didn't vote to do it. Yeah.
And the board meeting this week has been canceled to lack of interest.
About time.
Does anybody else have any important announcements that you want to make? I'll speak at once now. Okay.
Free jackets over here. Jackets
Yeah.
and shirts.
Dwayne has some jackets and shirts on his back.
No pressure, Cheryl.
Which one do you want? Blue one, or the red one?
Okay, red ticket, are we ready? 057792. Piper.
Where? What game?
What game?
Just give it a snap.
All right.
I'll take it.
354824.
Bad numbers.
I thought I accomplished something by unplugging this for this.
Well, it worked, right? You can probably.
No winners, but still got a chance, guys. Yeah. Oh, dessert. Oh, Jane, yeah. Don't forget Jane. Ooh, I'll be in trouble.
Oh, you'll be in big trouble. First pick goes to Jim Stonier. And whatever's left over goes to Steve Johnston. Leftovers again.
Okay, Lloyd, before we adjourn and stuff, could everybody look around their table? Tom said he lost one of the lenses out of his glasses. So if you could check around and see if you see it. So we don't step on it.
Which Tom?
Tom, he's the third.
Oh, I didn't go over there. Thank you. You're welcome.
So that's it, folks.
Ring the bell.